Hi everyone. So I just want to talk a little bit about our frustration, yours and mine and everyone else's, and that's all the slime out that's happening in New South Wales and the coastal regions. And first of all, just to let you know, you're not alone. It's happened everywhere on the coastal region where humidity is high, temperature high, lots of rain, flooding and all that. So what's causing this? What can we do about it? Please share your comments and please like this video. We wanna get the YouTube algorithm tricked into so more people can have a look at our comments and try to solve this, because bees are so important, as you know, for the environment, and lots of the hives are being destroyed by the small hive beetle. But what's happening? What's going on with these buggers? We have seen them really just taking over hives basically from 1 week to another. The hive was going well, and the next thing you know, well, it's a slime out. You see all the larvae just absolutely taking everything over, and bees are leaving the hive, and all you got is just a slime out, disgusting thing. So yeah, as I said, you're not alone. It is happening, but please don't get too disheartened. Please get back into beekeeping, because it's so important, so very important that we have the bees around. So don't get out. I've just got a message even yesterday from someone saying, look, I'm gonna give it one more try, and please do. Yeah, so why it's happening, as I said, is the high humidity. It is all the rain that we're experiencing, the high temperature that was here during summer and even during the autumn, all the flooding, the excessive really rain that we're receiving. Then also varroa, so we cannot discount varroa, and probably that is your largest threat that's happening. Now, how is varroa and small hive beetle related? Well, varroa will weaken a hive, and you know that for small hive beetle the most important thing is to have a strong hive. If you have a strong hive, then the likelihood of being slimed out by small hive beetle is very not small, but less. Let's just put it that way. Especially if you do all the treatment for small hive beetle, what you can do. But what varroa does is really weakens the hive, weakens the larva. The bee that emerges from the larva state is already shriveled up and weak. Varroa takes over your hive, then the bees might just leave, and then small hive beetles come in and take over everything. So, and this doesn't matter what you do. You know, you could be doing all the things. You can put the chocolates there on the top of the frames. You could use the oil traps. You can use the other traps with the poison. You could use diatomaceous earth in the bottom trays, or you could use some sort of oil, some vegetable oil or olive oil at the bottom of the trays where the small hive beetles fall into and they die, they can't get out. And yet it's not enough. It's not enough, and that's probably because of varroa by a large extent. But please let me know what you think and how you find it, what you're struggling with, what's your mental health around it, what's the process. Let's work through it together. As I said, everybody is going through it, so it's not necessarily that you're doing something wrong. But yes, so if you need all these methods, you know, do whatever you can. The season will start soon. If you near canola or some sort of nut trees, then it will probably start late winter in New South Wales, depending where you are, in the north or in the south, or in August. You know, the season will start. So do everything you can against small hive beetles. Let's get on top of it. Let's get on top of it early. Please don't get out of beekeeping. That's very important.
Mobile police camera
That
recorded ahead.
you do that. So yeah, indeed. Don't despair. Well, despair. We all despair. Like, there's nothing worse. Just when we see our hives being destroyed and taken over by small hive, and you say, what is going on? I've done everything. You know, I've really done everything, and yet it's getting wiped out. So yeah, it's happening actually all over the world, and it's probably because of a combination of varroa and small hive beetles. So yes, check back here again, probably in about a week's time. We're going to talk about something else, maybe some of the methods, small hive beetles, or we talk a little bit about varroa, or please send some suggestions, what you want to hear about. And just a bit of background, we have hundreds of hives, a lot of them got destroyed. We've been having apiaries from Port Macquarie's to the Namoi River Valley to down to the Central Coast. So we have a lot of experience, and we can talk about a lot of things. Just suggest some topics, like, share, comment. Let's get the conversation going. Don't get out of beekeeping, please. That's the worst thing that agriculture needs, and the gardens and the fruit trees and all the plants and all the crops that we grow is getting out of bees. Because if you get out of the bees, guess what? Then all the labs will come in place, because they say there are no more bees. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna genetically modify the crops so they will be self-pollinating. Do you want that? I don't want that. I'm sure you don't want that. So let's get on top of it. See you next time.